Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, everybody. This is Jay here at Fort Living Room Homestead, and today I've got a surprise for you. I'm going to take you through our sunroom, what we've been working on for the longest time now, and I'm going to show you what we've got going on here. This is the sunroom. This is what we're going to be using during the winter time to grow all our veggies and potentially grow some fruit trees in here as well. We've been spending the last few weeks working on this thing and grinding it out. And of course over here, here's the entryway. My wife had to get her little touch in, and she wanted to go ahead and she went and put this rack together, which is actually a really nice rack. So like when you come in from the outside, which there's actually a door right here, I actually installed a screen to go over this door to keep some light out, and keep light from going out and from coming in. I want to have total control over the environment in here, so we went ahead and installed a blind. I used to actually work doing blind installation, and this is a really nice high-end Hunter Douglas blind that somebody decided that they didn't want after we'd went ahead and installed it. So they said, yeah, here, you go ahead and just keep it for yourself. And I've been holding on to this thing for years, and it definitely came in handy. So again, over here is going to be a little sitting area after you come in from outside. You can take your shoes off. I've got a little spot over here for my tools and whatnot, and some of the supplies that I need for the yard. Everything is kind of here conveniently, so I don't have to go far looking for anything. All my charging stations are located right here. Everything is together. We've got some drills up here, chargers again, all the different nails and whatnot I'll need, and I keep my tool kit down here when I have to go out into the yard and work on some things. So moving along over here, this is going to be the drying rack, or I guess the resting rack. I've been experimenting right now with drying out some peppers. Some have turned out pretty good, and some not so good. I'm still kind of new at this, working on it, but it's still a work in progress. But yeah, that's what I got going on right here. I got a little bit of gear over here, just keeping that handy in case I need to grab it on the way out the door. Over here, this is where I'm gonna be doing all my starter plants. I actually repurposed these lights that I had when I was doing film, and I put some grow lights inside of them and put them on this rack. And this is where I'm going to be doing a lot of my starter plants. As you can see, I've got some tomato starters. These are clones that I took from the garden. I wanted to make sure that I had some good samples of what I was growing, something that was actually tolerant to the soil. Yeah, I took some clones from each of the tomatoes that I was growing, and it's actually turning out pretty well. Hold on, I know, okay, right here. Yeah, we've got some fruit already showing up on some of these, so I'm going to have to get these into some buckets, which I've got a little stash of buckets over there. And there's the entrance to the other sunroom over there. I actually installed another blind right here, just going down this door, just to keep light out and to provide some separation from that room as well. Over here is the main growing area. As you can see, we wired the lights into the ceiling, all the way up and around. We actually ended up installing some new outlets in here as well. We have a set of outlets here. These are the hanging lights, and we'll go ahead and turn these on since we're doing it up. Those are the hanging lights, so if we want to grow buckets of tomatoes or other produce or whatever, we've got everything ready to go. There's an air cleaning system under the table to keep the air clean. I've got fans going on up top to keep the air flowing. Another fan over here to keep the air flowing as well. And if you swing back around on this side, I got a humidifier in here as well to keep the air nice and humid, so these plants can get moisture from the air as well. Depending on what I'm growing, that may or may not have to be adjusted, but as for now, these tomato plants are clearly loving what we've got going on right here. So right over here, these are going to be our microgreen racks. Right now I've got some overflow from the garden on here. As you can see, my trusty banana here helping to ripen some of these tomatoes. It's actually done its job pretty well. So we're going to be growing microgreen trays on this. Earlier on, I showed you a video where I was actually putting these racks together, and clearly they turned out very well. Over here is just a little area where I've got that I keep all my supplies, nice and handy. If I'm going to do some cloning, I got my root stimulator here, just some neem oil, some other little supplies, my bokashi that I use for fertilizer right there, and I've got another microgreen rack right here. So we're going to be running 2 racks on the microgreens right now, starting off. This next week I'm going to be doing some experimenting on some microgreens. I was actually gifted several seed packs, so I'm going to do a little experimenting and see how it works out, trying to grow microgreens with the setup that I've got going on right here. But so far so good. Again, just looking over here at these tomatoes were cloned and started in here. They were probably a third the size. This one is just exploding right here. This guy is running away. So again, I'm gonna have to get these guys in pots soon because they are doing it big. But that's pretty much it. That's all I've got right now as far as this room is concerned. I am very, very excited that we finally got this up and running. I am looking forward to getting some produce in here, getting my lemon trees, getting my lime tree, mandarins. Again, we're doing it big here. We are going to do it big. We've been blessed and gifted with this space. We are going to utilize every inch of this space. And now that we've got this room all set up, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get that room set up here, the other sunroom. So thanks again for dropping in, checking us out. I look forward to bringing you more updates as we get things moving. And until next time, I am out of here.